Ashe my God Queens and Kings, Ashe Banabaramasedi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gogo and I'm back with another video, back to back to back. It's been a minute, it's been a while, but please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe and move the video around because you never know who's watching, you never know who needs more teachings on certain things. So for those who are always texting me and asking me for information about the mentorship program, for now it's still closed, but then the application will reopen on the 25th of June until the 31st of June, and then the program will begin on the 1st of August. So if you are willing or seeking to join, if you're on your spiritual journey and you need assistance on certain things, just text me on WhatsApp and then I'll share all the information with you. So let me not waste any more time, and if you are new, welcome. Koko Pheeha. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that every time when I post, I just pop up as a notification. So I always have a book with me just to keep track of where I am or what I'm doing. So as you can see by the title, signs to show you have a spiritual partner. So let's dive deep a little bit on what a spiritual partner is. A spiritual partner is basically an entity, a sexual demonic entity that is terrorizing a lot of people, that is causing a lot of things. Things are happening to people in their dreams and all those kind of things. So these are the signs to show that you have a spiritual partner. If you have been asking yourself, if vele do you have a spiritual partners, there are many signs to show that you have a spiritual partners, but then these are the ones that I came across because I've also had a spiritual partner before, but now it's no longer there, because once you witness it, once you recognize it, once you are aware of it, it no longer bothers you. It no longer torments you and destroys a lot of things that you have worked or you're willing to work on. So let's get into it, and then the video is gonna be long, but it's okay, as long as you're listening and you're paying attention. It's cool. So signs to show you have a spiritual partner. The first one is wet dreams. I know it's normal for a person to have wet dreams, but then having wet dreams is not normal. You engaging in sexual activities in your dreams is not normal. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're only supposed to be engaging in sexual activities physically with someone who's a physical being. You understand? Because you need to realize that entities can take formation of that particular person that you admire, including your partner, your crush, your husband, your whomever that you share a certain connection with. Pay attention to the kind of images that you engage in sexual activities with. You might go to town and come across someone who's working in town, and then you fancy this person because they look good. You fancy this person because they look clean, and then the spiritual, the demonic entity might come as that particular person. It might take the formation of that particular person, and then it comes to you, and then it starts having sexual intercourse with you. So you need to be very careful. Wet dreams are a no-go area, and you need to have self-discipline. You need to control yourself. You need to not allow yourself to engage in those kind of things, because remember, the reason why you're engaging in them is because of physically you don't have discipline. Physically, when you're sexually frustrated, you just get into certain things which you later regret. So once you have power over yourself in the physical, then you'll be able to have power over yourself in the spiritual. Yes, as I was saying, so wet dreams are very important. Pay attention to wet dreams. You might find that there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on in wet dreams. So moving to the next, relationship problems. These are just some of the signs to watch out for. And there's a lot of things that can cause relationship problems, but then also entities or demonic spiritual partners can also cause problems in your relationship. Not just ancestors, but then also demonic beings. So if you have relationship problems, you might find that when you are in a relationship, after sleeping with someone they leave, or after being with someone you're always fighting. It's just a lot of things going on in your relationship. You might find that a spiritual partner is involved. How does a spiritual partner get involved in a relationship? So this is what happens, ne? Physically, it might not have a physical formation, but it has a spiritual formation. When you are sleeping with someone spiritually, in the spiritual realm, energy wise we can tell that you are having wet dreams if you have a spiritual partner. Because remember, souls, spirits connect through sexual activities. If you have a partner, you're sleeping with your partner, your spirits are familiar with each other because you are dating each other. If you have a partner and your spirit, you're having wet dreams, you also have a spiritual partner. Your partner's spirit can also sense that, no man, I'm not the only one who's engaging in this kind of things with my partner spiritually. That is why it causes problems. So another thing that causes problems, the entity that you're sleeping with, the spiritual partner that you're sleeping with, has a lot of bad luck, has a lot of dirtiness. So the moment you start to engage in sexual activities with it in the dreams, it what do you call this? It intoxifies you. You get intoxicated. You get dirty. It tlogela those dirty things on your body, on your spirit. Ya o chilafaja spiritually, ya o chilafaja. Spiritually, it intoxicates you with nothing but dark energy, with nothing but dirty things. That is why when you're engaging in sexual activities with your partner's spirit, which you might find that is cleansed, it's clean, it gets annoyed because of the dirty energy that is within you. The only thing you have to offer to your partner, it's all that negative energy, all that dirty energy. That is why you end up fighting, because you're not actually fighting. If you actually pay attention to, you're only fighting about smaller things. Why? Because of the energy that your partner has given to you. So anything that is small, which is not even an issue, you start to see it as an issue, because that is what it's there for, to cause damage. Even on smaller things, to cause damage. So this is one of the reasons this is one of the signs to show that you have a spiritual partner. Okay, moving to the other one. Things start to fall apart. There are certain things they might fall apart, which might be a relationship, or when you're beginning something and then it falls apart. Even ancestors have the capability of doing those things, but then if you are right with your ancestors and then you're still having wet dreams, and then out of the blue things are not going the way they're supposed to go, when you're beginning something, you end up leaving it halfway done. You understand? Where's your energy going? Where's your mind going? Where are all the creativity that you have within yourself going? Obviously, when you have a spiritual partner in your life, the only thing that it comes to do in your life is to take, and then everything gets destroyed. Everything just stands still. It's not going right. You understand? So it's very important to pay attention to those kind of things, because somewhere, somehow, a spiritual partner can also be involved. When you get in a relationship, things just fall apart for no reason. When you start to do 1 2 3, things fall apart. And when you check, you and your ancestors are okay. But what I know is that if you and your ancestors are okay, they're going to reveal to you that the problem here is 1 2 3. They are able to reveal those kind of things to you. So pay attention to those things. The other one is no luck, having no luck at all. You understand? Yeah, somewhere, somehow, your ancestors can also be the problem. But then if everything is fixed from your ancestors' side, why don't you have luck anymore? Remember, the spiritual partner sleeps with you, takes away your creativity, takes away your luck, takes away your energy, and what happens to you? You have nothing to give. You feel like everything is it's on a standstill, forgetting that you're having wet dreams, forgetting that you're engaging in masturbation. You engaging in the masturbation one is the last one. Let me just touch on the no luck. The no luck is just the entity coming and sleeping with you and taking away your spiritual juice, and your spiritual juice holds a lot of luck, because remember, the spiritual juice is the one that actually creates a baby, and a baby comes with a lot of luck. A baby is a blessing. So all the blessings that you have within yourself are given to that particular spiritual entity, or demonic low vibrational entity, or sexual entity, or a spiritual partner. So it's very important for you to pay attention to those kind of things. And for those who are connected to their ancestors, I'm sure they will show you. I'm sure you'll just become aware of it. Let's jump into masturbation. So masturbation, this is the problem with masturbation. The time when you are masturbating, you feel like you are the one engaging in sexual activities alone, forgetting that actually we have another spiritual realm on top of this one. Just because you cannot see it doesn't mean you're not living in it. You're definitely living in it. Masturbation is healthy. Why is it healthy? Because you are releasing all the acid that is inside your body. You are releasing it out so that it doesn't burn you up, so that you don't get sexually frustrated. But you need to understand that when you are masturbating, you're also calling upon demonic energies to come and engage in sexual activities with you. You cannot see them, but then they can pursue you to continue doing whatever that you're doing. Because they know that the moment you release that sacral juice, the moment you release that energy, even though physically it's just the sperm, but then spiritually there's a lot of energy that comes out. So they are there to absorb all that energy and then move it to wherever they have to move it. That is why sometimes you might find that you are masturbating a lot and you feel like there's no need for me to find a partner because I enjoy masturbating myself. Reason being is because you have a spiritual partner. You're actually not masturbating, but then there's someone that climbs on top of you and engages in sexual activities with you. So basically you have a partner. You are sleeping with an entity. You're sleeping with, I don't want to mention it in my indigenous language, but then you know, that thing we always talk about. You're engaging in sexual activities with that particular thing. So you understand. So this is some of the signs to show that you have a spiritual partner. Pay attention to them, connect with your ancestors, communicate with your ancestors, get into them and try to cleanse yourself and try to remove them. Try to have self-discipline. You understand? So for more information about all these things, just book for a consultation. If you have a problem with a spiritual partner, then we can address it. Please check in the description box where I'm going to leave my numbers, information about where you can contact me, and then we'll get into it the time we're in the session. So for now, this is just the end of the video. I'm gonna maybe make back, but please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification, and then follow me on my social media platforms, and then let's just get engaged in everything that we need to engage in. I share my God, Queens and Kings.